This morning is my first speech, and we are going to talk about water heaters. This idea comes from one of my first dance camps that I had with our president, Valerie. There we go. We have always three things to keep in mind when you own a house or you want to buy a house. Those items are integrity of the roof, the condition of your heating and air conditioning, and your plumbing. We have a leading inspector here. He can tell me that most of the more expensive items to fix in a house are these three items. Generally speaking, in California, we have a lot of minerals in our water supply. Those minerals usually are get stored in your galvanized plumbing or in your tank inside a water heater. The water heater is connected to the cold water supply coming this way, heat the water, and goes inside the house, the hot water to provide services for laundry, shower, etc. There are different kinds of water heaters. You have natural gas water heaters, you have electrical water heaters, propane gas water heaters, tankless water heaters, and solar water heaters. They all give you different uses for different needs. In El Grove and Sacramento area, we have two kinds that are very open in the houses. The most frequent water heater that I have is a natural gas water heater, and the second one is electrical water heater. Today we're going to talk about natural gas water heater. Natural gas water heaters come in different sizes. If you have a mobile home, for instance, or you have a one-bathroom house, usually you need a 30-gallon water heater. If you have two bathrooms, you need a 40-gallon water heater. If you have more than two bathrooms, you need a 50-gallon water heater. Usually, when you size your hot water needs, you need to size accordingly also with the number of people living in the house and the piping sizing, meaning the size of the pipe running in the walls. So that way you have enough hot water for the whole system. The cost of replacing a water heater is very expensive. Sometimes, it depends. It's not a straight price because it depends a lot of what kind of work you need to do, the size of the job, the size of the water heater, and how many upgrades you need to do in order to put up on the code the water heater system in the house. I would say, the prices to replace a water heater vary between $800 to $1,800 easy. Plumbing repairs can be avoided if we have in mind always some checkpoints yearly. Number one, especially talking about water heaters, is keep in mind and check, low water pressure inside the house. The second item you always have to keep in mind is to use deep sediment in the water supply, especially in the hot line. And number three is check the year of the water heater, when the water heater was made. Usually manufacturers, they give you between 6 to 10 years guarantee or lifetime of the water heater. But I'll tell you this, I found a water heater 35 years old, is still working in perfect condition.
Wow.
So, this is something out there that I don't know how it's made. Manufacturers always recommend to drain water heater once per year. So that way you can flush away the minerals inside. You can open the flyers that I give you guys. On the second page, and the third page actually, you can see the basic steps if you want to do it yourself. But I always recommend to my customers, if you want to drain out your water heater, you have to make sure, number one, you have your guide, your manufacturer guide of the water heater. And if you don't have it, you call the manufacturer. I guarantee you they're going to give you, or they're going to fax you, or they're going to have the need to send you a copy of the guide of how you can do it. I also show in my flyer, the basic steps to do it. If you don't want to do it, you still can call me or call a licensed plumber to do it for you. I will do it for $99 and $95, and I guarantee you, you know, it is the best thing you can do in your to maintain your plumbing, because it's not only the water heater; it's a whole system. You can, you know, down the road have to repair your faucet, your shower bath, because the corrosion and the sediment got stuck inside the kitchen. What are the benefits of maintaining water heaters? Number one, reduce your cost of replacement, of course. Number two, improve quality of water supply. Number three, decrease gas consumption. And number four, extend the lifetime of pipe and fixture, like I told you before. I hope I give you, you know, a broad idea what is a water heater. Next time I want to talk about tankless water heater. What I think in my next opportunity to have a speech, it's the future for our country, and I'm ready for questions.
So now, you work on water softeners as well?
Yes. It's a different system, but yes.
How about pool heaters?
Excuse me? Pool heaters? Pool heaters. Well, Memo is he can do it for you. Okay.
If you don't drain a water heater, what is the life expectancy of it? And if you do drain it, does it extend the life that much more?
Oh yes. The reason why is, you can see the second page, I have a diagram of a water heater. The sediments and the corrosion start to build up from the bottom up. And then what happens is, when you have the water heater working, the corrosion starts to be like isolation from the water and consume more gas, and of course you have the sediments there. Every single time you take a shower, you don't see, you know, in the tiles and in the windows of your shower, like little things, and then it's very difficult to clean up. That's what I'm talking about, you know. Something else?
Not to mention your hair, right?
Should we work on the fuel lines going to the water heater?
You mean the gas line?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
So some jurisdictions don't require there be a drip line for the system. All right, and like with all of my clients, I always recommend that they have that drip line put into the gas line. That only protects the valves and the actual controls and the sediment and stuff. Have you ever installed drip lines? Drip links?
To be honest, I never run with you, but I hear them.
Okay.
Usually, I'm trying to give you what is happening right now in the market. You go a house, they don't put it. You can, most of people, they don't have it. That regulation is not being enforced. One more thing. Thank you for remembering. When you have natural gas, something is dangerous. You mentioned you don't blow out the house. The plumbing code is going to enforce in a few years. I think it's already there, when they're going to require to install an automatic shut-off valve in case if something in the gas change. I still have an opportunity right there, because every single time when I visit the house, I don't see it. So, you know, the plumbing code is improving, taking time, and we have the slow economy right now. We'll see what happens in the couple of years.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.